Um, it's not showing the the YouTube page. Oh, she said click the link. The YouTube page. Oh, she said click the link. So I'm now watching on YouTube. I can see that I'm slightly behind. I can't hear myself either anymore. Is it supposed to be like that? If I watch this page, I can't hear myself, but I'm in time. But if I watch the YouTube page, I can see the chat, but then I can't see myself in time. So, oh, there you go. I can do that. Okay, that's all good. So there are no viewers, which isn't too surprising, as it's Christmas Day, apparently. It's Christmas Day. So people are, I guess, having breakfast and having fun with family. Oh. Oops. But I'm here, dedicated. On my Todd. I don't mind. Ooh. Let's get myself comfortable. So I might do a short video, short broadcast today. I might still do an hour, we'll see. See how it goes. So welcome to, should I call it Google Hangouts, or should I call it YouTube? Should I call it the broadcast? Welcome to the broadcast, the live stream. So I do these live streams on a Thursday at 8:30 p.m. That's UK time, 8:30, and on Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. again UK time. And you can send questions in prior to the event or during the event through my Skype account, and my Skype address is Rebekah Maroon. Just send questions in on that, or you can call in during the broadcast and speak to me live on here. I also now offer private one-to-one sessions as well. You can see that on my website. I have a book for sale on my website, and I have events showing my website, which there isn't any at the moment, but there might be in the future. So just check on RebekahMaroon.com and you'll see all my information about what I do and when I do it on there. Yeah, that's all my checklist. Check, check, check. Book, website, check. Sessions, check. Schedule, check. This is an advert-free broadcast, which is great. I used to use Ustream, which was a free service for me, but it had adverts during the broadcast. But this now is advert-free, so it's easier for people to watch and not get put off by adverts halfway through the broadcast. Hopefully it's more reliable as well. And so, yeah. What was that? That was weird. Laptop's going crazy on me. Don't break on me. No, not yet. Oh, I'm not online. Let me go online as well. So I tend to just sit for a while and just see what kind of what comes out, what introduction comes out. This really isn't a planned talk or anything. Like everything else, it's just a spontaneous appearance, a spontaneous happening. And this is what's been pointed to, the spontaneous happening, which we call life. Life is spontaneously happening. Things are appearing. Things are happening. There's this spontaneous outpouring of everything. This spontaneous movement. You will never see it or capture it as one thing, as a thing. It's everything appearing. The person's trying to find something, and it's impossible to find something, one thing, which is it. Everything is it. But the person feels not enough. It feels a sense of lack, of incompleteness. So it's trying to find something to add to itself. Say, I have this. This will complete me. This will do it. And nothing will do it. Nothing will do it. Nothing will complete that sense of you, that appearance of a somebody. Will never find completion in things, in appearances, in this flow, in this movement. There's just this flow, this movement happening. And this sense of somebody's sense of you is an appearance, a movement happening in this flow. It isn't really the experiencer, it isn't really at the background, it isn't really the experiencer of the world, of other things. It itself is a thing in the flow. But it feels as if it is here watching other things. It is here experiencing other things. It is here knowing other things, getting other things, losing other things. But it isn't true. It only feels that way to that experiencer, to that appearance of you, of somebody. And so it suffers because I am here experiencing everything else, and everything's moving and changing. I get and I lose. It's always moving and changing. I can't find something to complete me, to make me happy, I can permanently have and keep. And so it suffers. It tries to keep as this permanent thing. It rebuilds itself as a permanent thing. It tries to stay, it's a permanent thing, but it is also a movement in that flow. It's not really the experiencer. It isn't really the one knowing anything. And what's being pointed to is that which the flow is appearing in, you could say that way. That which is the experience, or that which the appearances are appearing in. That which isn't of the flow, that which isn't appearing in the flow or in the appearances. That person thinks it's being spoken to, and that it's being directed to look for this thing, but it can only see things and forms. You aren't that form. What's really here isn't form. There's something here that is already complete and doesn't require form, doesn't require anything. It's beyond those appearances of form, and yet it is those appearances of form. So you could say the forms are appearing in you. But this limited appearance of a person, of a you, thinks it's form, thinks thinks that, or feels that it is form. There's an identification as form, as something, as an appearance. That happens in humans. Nothing begins to play at being something. Play as being someone separate. Play as being a person. Something limited. Something moving through time. Something in a body, in a position, in a location here, having an experience. And it starts off okay, not too heavy. It gets heavier and heavier as more things are taken on and identified with as me. It's so beautiful. And the longing and the yearning appears to end this nightmare of being something. So it's trying to look in form to end this, the identification as someone. It's looking in form to end it, to end this dream of someone. But that dream of someone is only an appearance, appearing in that which never got lost in the dream. That which the dream of someone is appearing in. It's always been here, always been free. And that's been pointed to, that which was never identified as a thing, as a someone. Home, home, home has always been here, always. It never left, never left. This dream of a you appeared, giving the impression of leaving home, giving the impression of being lost in a dream. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. What a creation. And this joy, this joy is that home, that joy in hearing this message of non-duality, that joy, that heartfelt joy is home, is freedom, which is already the case. That there's a feeling of that when you hear this message, there's a feeling of home, home, freedom. It's here. It's here. It never went anywhere. This dream of you is masking, apparently masking it, but it's not really. It's just appearing. Beautiful message. So the person won't ever find freedom, which is hard for the person, but it won't ever find freedom. What seems to happen is that dream of you not being free, that dream of you being something, suffering, being something in time, being something, collapses or dissolves, and there is just freedom. This isn't about you finding it. It is. It's so beautiful. If there are any questions, then you can send them in through the chat or through Skype. Hi, Steve. Uh, uh, me trying to find this meant lots of meditation practice, but all that ever happened were temporary experiences. This message, though, every time I hear it, there is a real sense, energy. I was like, oh, you're welcome, Steve. Yeah, yeah. It's a beautiful message, isn't it? Beautiful message. Yeah. Because it's beyond those experiences that come and go. It's beyond the temporary experiences. It's beyond the forms that you can have and then you lose, and then it's what's been looked for, but looked for in form. just a ping when I get a message on the chat. I don't even know it's there. I can't see a button to make notifications. Bing! Done. Oops. Okay. Strangely though, when I'm in an environment where there is a strong message of progression to somewhere, it kind of brings me back feelings of I'm not there yet, etc. Strangely though, when I'm in an environment where there is a strong message of progression to somewhere, it kind of brings me back. Do you want to expand more on that, Steve? Either here on the chat or just call in. Just explain more about what you mean and like what your question is and what the problem is. It brings me back, you know, like most places you go, non-duality isn't recognised. Most places are about practice. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't see the issue in that. I mean, I think like here there stopped being an interest in those groups or those environments where there wasn't really, yeah, like meditation groups or etc. Going to those thing talks or those groups where you were being told to, I don't know, get somewhere or change something. Yeah, they just stopped being interested in those kinds of groups, so there wasn't any interest in going along to listen or hear about that. There's more of an interest in finding out, like, what was interesting? Just, I guess, I can't remember, like, what was interesting? Just more hearing this message of there isn't anyone, more of wanting to see there isn't anyone, and that was more of the interest, and more of the pull was more towards that kind of message, those kinds of speakers. But even When there's a person there, there's always going to be the interest in getting somewhere, progression to somewhere. Even in non-duality, there'll be that sense of trying to get this, trying to see this, and get to a place where there's no one there. And there will still be that seeking to get somewhere. Even when the message is there isn't anyone, there will still be, while there's someone there, that there will still be that energy of trying to get somewhere and get it and understand and see it and realize it. And that's just the nature of the person. So in a way, the idea of I came back, or I'm not there, is still belongs to someone who exists, somebody who has some kind of position or place. I'm there, I'm not there. There's someone there. There's still someone there who's saying that they're not there. This is a real energetical collapsing of that one who has any position, any location, any place in this. So wherever the body's drawn to, whoever it's drawn to listen to, or groups it belongs to, it doesn't really matter. Whatever's happening is happening. True. While there is still a sense of a me, I feel I want to listen to this all the time. Yeah, I really love it, but it's not like there is a group in every town like meditation. Yeah. Where do you live, Steve? Yeah. Manchester, okay. Isn't there a non-duality North group? Or maybe it could close down or something. But yeah, it is hard. It is hard because there isn't many people who are interested in it in groups and stuff. Most of it's online, or you have to go to talks and retreats and stuff like that. But there is so much you can, listen to online now, and so many speakers online now, so it's quite a wonderful thing, really. But yeah, if there's a pull to this message, then there's a pull to this message. There's a pull to, I don't know, creating your reality in abundance, and there's a pull towards that. That's just how it is. doesn't matter what the appearances are. The home is here. The freedom is here. Thanks for your question, Steve. Of your contribution. You're welcome. For any more last minute questions, then please send them in now. My cough's come back. I thought I got rid of it, but it's come back. I might even do talks in Nottingham at some point, Steve. If I do, I'll let you know. I'm not too far away from you. Maybe, what, an hour or two or something? Did you find your interest in this message to be kind of all-consuming? And he's like, yeah. There was nothing else that interested me other than I'd say going home or finding God or this freedom, enlightenment. Nothing else was as interesting or was just, it just became everything, ending this suffering. Yeah, watching all day on YouTube and going to lots of retreats and things. Yeah. Yeah. To have heard like there's a way out of this reality. There's a way out of this world. There's a way out. There's a way back to God. It's like, oh my God, yes, yes. You know, show me, show me. This was not very. It wasn't a good place to be alive. It felt like that. I wanted to die. It wasn't very enjoyable to exist in this world. It just felt bad and wrong, and I just didn't want to be here. When I was 12, I thought serious, heavy sense I want to die. When I was 12 years old, a sense of I don't want to be here. I shouldn't be. Why am I here? I don't belong here. This strong feeling of this wasn't right or something. So when I found the spiritual path at 23, 24, it's like, oh my God, yeah, I found a way home. So yeah, it's very consuming. Yeah. But the way out wasn't what I thought. It wasn't a way out. It was the way out was in. The way out was into what was happening, not an escape from it. That's the agonizing death. It's in, not out. Okay, well, I'll leave it there, I think. Thank you for joining on Christmas Day. Thank you. Sorry. So yeah, I'm back on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. UK time, so I can speak to you again then. Okay, thank you. Bye.